everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBay. I am MovieBay, and as you can tell, this video is going to be in a slightly different format. It's going to be MovieBay, the podcast edition, because I just don't feel like getting on camera. But I have to get this off of my chest. Why in the hell is BET Plus rebooting yet another classic, College Hill? Somebody please let me know. Who asked for this? Who asked for this? Who asked? Because I did not. But before I rip this new idea, a new one, let's go down memory lane with some nostalgia. The show College Hill premiered in 2004 and ran for 6 seasons. The show documented 8 students from HBCUs and followed them around their personal, academic, and professional lives. Now, despite the high ratings, students and academics of HBCUs felt that it was a negative portrayal of the HBCU experience. But let's be honest. Around season 4, which was the VI season that everybody is well aware of, okay, that's kind of when I guess you could say it got scandalous. But for reality TV, that's when it got good. We all know about Shawty hitting her old girl in the head with a heel. Yeah, well, hey, was it a nice portrayal? No. But is it real life? Yes. I personally feel like that show documented the real. Yes, these are 8 young adults, male and female, put in one house. Are you kidding me? Did y'all think they were going to be perfect and going to class every day and just being black excellence, superior black excellence? No, these are real life young, early 20-year-old college students, and they on TV. Are you serious? Come on, y'all. But nonetheless, the show was then canceled. Now, if you have not heard, BET Plus has decided to reboot College Hill. At first, I was excited because I feel like in previous years, they did talk about rebooting College Hill anyhow and coming to HBCUs to grab and document a couple of HBCU students. So then when I read that this reboot was going to include celebrities, you can imagine my reaction. So this reboot is supposed to be an apprentice type show where they follow celebrities that did not attend or finish college. They are supposed to be recording at Texas Southern University, which is in the heart of 3rd Ward, Houston, Texas, and the friendly rival of my alma mater, Prairie A&M University. And of course, if you are a Meg Thee Stallion fan, you already know the hottie herself graduated from there. She went to PV, but she graduated from TSU. But that's, whatever. And to be honest, that's probably the only reason why they chose to go to TSU. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. Because y'all know the only HBCUs they like to highlight are Spelman, Howard, those. But anyhow, I digress before I go on a whole tangent. The cast is supposed to include old reality stars. So people who are grasping for something to hold on to. Most of these people anyhow. Lamar Odom, Nene Leakes, Ray J, Big Frida, Dream Doll, and Houston native himself, Slim Thugger. Now, to be honest, let's talk about this cast real quick. Lamar Odom, keep him away from the parties. Nene Leakes, first off, these people are, never mind, I digress. Ray J, it's giving creepo vibes. Big Frida, I have no problem with. I feel like I would love to go to school with Big Frida. That shit would be lit. Parties would be turned up. I'm here for that. Dream Doll, I personally feel like, I was a fan of her on BGC, to be honest. I liked her on BGC. Not really so much on Love and Hip Hop. I just liked her. It was kind of a bias when she was on Love and Hip Hop. But she's finally getting her staple in the rap community. She's finally getting the respect of a female rapper, and it's hard enough to get as a female rapper. And then you want to kind of take a step down and go back on reality TV. I feel like Dream Doll, hold on real quick, listen to me, Dream. I feel like every time you go on TV, people don't like who you are portrayed to be or who you portray yourself to be on TV. So since you're on the up and up in music, sis, I think this was honestly a bad move. But hey, I feel like everybody should have the HBCU experience if you are black, because that shit is on a whole nother level. Like, come on. Like, welcome to the cookout. Now, with that being said, although I believe that everybody should have the HBCU experience, I don't feel like rebooting College Hill is the way to do it. I don't think so. I feel like this is a whole nother premise. It's a whole nother premise from College Hill. And they could have kept this premise and called it something else. Maybe it should have been called the HBCU Experience, because College Hill is already another show. What my issue is, in Hollywood and in the industry, what they like to do is come up with concepts and slap a legacy name on them, because that legacy name already has a fan base due to nostalgia. But then you're going to feed us something else. And then 9 times out of 10, that reboot is bullshit. And then it ultimately ends up fucking up the nostalgia. I don't know what it is in Hollywood, in the industry, in media these days, but stop it. Stop it. Stop rebooting prequels, sequels, 10-year-old sequels. Like, stop with the reboots. There are so many young creatives in the world, me, one of them, who has so many fresh, brand new ideas, but y'all keep digging in the trash can, picking out old shit, shining it, and trying to call it something new when it's not. Like, leave that shit on the shelf where it's supposed to be. Okay? Like, the reason why all of these movies and TV shows worked back in the day is because it was of that time period. It was of the 90s. It was of the early 2000s. It was of the 70s. So when you try to bring it into 2020, the 2020s, it's not going to ever be the same. So stop trying to make it like that. Just take your new concept and flow with that new concept instead of putting the legacy name attached to it just so you can get that built-in fan base. Because what you're really doing is pissing off the real fans. Yeah, me, I'm one of them. I cannot stand reboots. I real life just cannot. With all of that being said, I feel like I need to apply for BET. Y'all niggas hiring, because somebody in the workroom, somebody in that building, somebody on that board has to be the voice of reason that says no. No, we're not going to reboot College Hill. No, we're not going to take this new concept and call it College Hill. No. I'm just kidding. Well, I was about to say no to the concept in general. But, you know, sure, let's do the show, but let's call it the HBCU Experience. Like, why? Why attach it to something that it has nothing the fuck to do with it? Why? Somebody has to be the no man instead of being the yes man. And if y'all niggas hiring, let me know where I can apply. For real. Like, seriously. With all that being said, if you want to watch the original College Hill, they only have seasons 4, 5, and 6 on Hulu. But go ahead and watch that. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or BET Plus. I honestly don't fucking know. I watched VI season back in lockdown, but because that's my favorite season. That is the season. That season made College Hill, if you want to be 100. But with all that being said, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be more podcast style videos coming soon, because I've been falling off, and 9 times out of 10 is because I'm tired and I don't feel like doing my face to get on camera. But me just talking like in my pajamas, like, I'm cool with that. So if you like the new format, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. Y'all already know I hate reboots, but what are your thoughts about the reboots in general, the reboot of College Hill, the concept, the celebrities? Let's talk about it in the comment section. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. It's a date.